Hey, here we are, live. Max, how are we doing?
Hello.
You okay?
Yeah, what's happened to this nice weather? It's raining.
Is it? Oh, we've had the thunderstorms. It's glorious down here in London.
Oh, thanks for sending it up.
It's all good. It's all good. Let's say, right, Matt. Hello.
Oh, yes. I haven't forgotten Matt. I have, but I haven't forgotten.
Yeah, and I've same as well. Colin says,
been busy. Sorry.
I'm not sure where Colin is. Colin is first. I'm not sure what that is. That's normally my spelling. That is. Leon,
Hi, Leon.
Leon's doing some amazing stuff. Have you been seeing his knots behind his back? Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Rosie's in the house. Hello, Rosie. Lily is here. Sunny in Kent. Excellent. Hello, Colin, Matt, Leon, Charlotte, Max. Lily. Excellent. Well done, guys. How are we doing? Fantastic. It was quite cool. I quickly nipped outside. In fact, 2 hours ago to see the red arrows fly over the house, but it didn't come over this way. But I was watching the Google map, and it might have, but didn't quite get here. Hello, Scouting Muddlings. Jeremy's in the house. Jeremy, how are you doing, mate? Fantastic.
Hey, Jeremy.
Asa's here. Hey, Asa. First Rothwell. Evening, Terry. Terry's here. Right, Max, where is Ian from? Do you remember? Excuse my God. Where is Ian from?
Yes.
I'll give you a clue.
It's been a busy week. Canada.
Yes, well done. Fantastic. Harrison, hello, Harrison. And the Silver and Scouts. Oh, they came over your house. Wow, I'm so jealous. Because I'm not far from Richmond Park, and I looked on the Google map, and they were going to fly over Richmond Park, so I decided to go outside, but they didn't. And my boy was, I'm the worst dad in the world, because I said we were going to see the red arrows fly over the house, and they didn't. They didn't. Never mind. Right. So Max, what's been happening? What's the new week? Do you like the new location? By the way, I'm in the shed. Finally, I've been able to get into the shed.
Yes.
Finally.
Yes, I do like that, and. There's a bit of space on your blanket there.
The blanket is his blanket is blocking the window. It's too bright.
You see, you need some.
Look at
great indoor badges.
Wait, hang on.
Oh, there we go. Hello, Gustavo.
We got a whole load of. This is the badge box. What are we going here? This is. I like this one. Fear the Blue Ninja. Oh dear, love it. I just dropped something.
You need to get sewing. You need to get your sewing needle out and start with a money blanket.
Just before we came on our live stream, we were just looking at Lego, and I just found a cool little Lego badge there. Yeah, cool. So you had a good week, Max? Week's been okay?
Yeah, it's not been too bad. Been too bad. Lots of rain.
Lots of rain today, isn't it? And the thunderstorms and stuff like that as well.
It's been quite interesting change. And we're coming up to summer solstice.
We are. In fact, Gustavo sent me a link to the summer solstice. He sent me. They're doing like a live thing or something.
Yeah, they're doing one at Stonehenge, aren't they?
Yeah,
doing a live from Stonehenge as well.
Gustavo sent me that link. Cool. So Max, what's happening in tonight's scout meeting? What are we looking at?
Oh, tonight we've got some more knots. We've got a craft cam.
Yep.
We have a guest video. Maybe one. Maybe.
Just one.
Two. Just one.
Just one.
Okay, we got one. Should we give a clue as to what we're building tonight in craft cam?
Go on then.
It's to do with knots. I'll leave it there, see if anybody can guess.
Excellent.
So how's your week been?
Week has been interesting. We're back full on at work, back at the hospital, full on. It's been yeah, interesting week, but yeah, it's not too bad, not too bad.
I've been doing a bit with 30 Days Wild as well. Built a frog and toad abode, which is a little home underground for the frogs and toads. There's some interesting comments coming in now about what it is.
Oh, and we've lost. Max does this. Max clicks the wrong bit of the button, and he knocks himself off. So this is why Max suddenly goes, because he presses the wrong button and he's back.
I did it again.
Did you press the wrong mouse?
I did. I need a different mouse. Yeah, it has some side buttons on, and I catch them occasionally. And I seem to send myself into internet oblivion.
We've gone, yeah.
And then I come back.
So we have a special guest. He's a really good, actually, really good scout. He's not an ambassador of scouting, but he does a lot for scouts. I've met him quite a few times, and he's an author, and he's got lots and lots of books, and he writes a really cool book. I should have brought it with me. I forgot it's in the house, all about micro ventures. So we'll be talking to him a bit later on in the show, but let's not give out too much clues. But hang on, there's someone else. Hang on, 2 seconds, Max. Someone's someone just wants to join the stream. Hang on.
Hello, Ed Stafford here, Scouts Ambassador. Apologies for dropping in on your Zoom meeting like this, but I just wanted to say a little message that you guys are an absolute inspiration. It is amazing that you guys are getting together online. You're supporting each other, you're playing games, you're learning skills, you're continuing to be a scout, and you are demonstrating the scout spirit that we're all famous for. These are new and different times, but Scouts carries on. And so it's so important that these meetings also carry on, to stay positive, and remember, it's all about staying happy and healthy. So let's use this time to learn new skills, be kind to ourselves, and say thank you to our leaders. Without them, none of this would be continuing. Thanks, guys. Stay safe.
Yay! Ed Stafford dropped in the house. Yeah, Ed Stafford. That's quite cool. But that's not our special guest. 2 seconds. 2 seconds, Max. You talk for 10 seconds.
Oh dear. Okay, so Mark's done his almost like what I did with the mouse.
No. I had some nuts just a minute ago, and they're like, but yeah.
Oh dear. Drink of water.
Drink of water. We got the brew. We got the brew. Yeah.
C4, C5.
I don't have that anymore. I can't put it on. I can't remember.
Yeah, you see, brew chart should always be there.
We got there's a toast one. There's
marshmallows.
People are being going crazy sending us all these things. Bridget's asking, do I need a swab? Needed? No. I had my test, and it's all negative. T, absolutely. Yeah, no, I had my COVID test. Swab and blood, and thankfully it's come back negative, which is really good. Rosie's saying have a brew as well. Cool. Right, so if you want to scout out, don't forget Colin is here. Moderate if your birthday, let us know. Emily, who's normally here, she's not here tonight because it's her birthday day. So
happy birthday. Jeremy's
asking, sure you don't need to self-isolate. No. It's a cough for peanuts. Don't worry. Big man in the chef for 7 days. In fact, it's actually 14 days.
14. Yeah.
But it's changing. I nearly said something else, but it hasn't come out in the public yet. We had a meeting today. I can't say too much. But yeah, it's all good. Another week of scouting is really good. Another certificate did arrive. That one, where are we? Just up there. That is my medal. I'll put the medal in the house. I was meant to broadcast up in the bedroom, so I put it all upstairs. But I got the nice little merit, award of merit, nice little bit of bling.
Yeah, well done.
Thank you. What people? I made a mock earlier. I usually get them out of the packet, but I had to run out of the mix. Oh, Don't do coffee. Don't do coffee. Who else is here? Alzin, I wonder if... Oh. Maybe. Absolutely. What else have we got? Oh, yeah. Congratulations. Thanks, guys. It's been great. This collection is getting bigger and bigger. These certificates that me and Max are collecting. It's all good in the hood, guys. I'll photocopy it. I'll Tipex my name out.
Thank you.
Right. So, badges tonight. Yeah, we're talking about the indoors weekend that's coming up, isn't it? It's an official Gilwell Park camping weekend. We'll be talking about in a short while. I'm also going to be looking at the Scouts Creative Challenge Award to work towards your Chief Scout Gold Award. Yeah, we'll be playing some games along the way. We've got Not Cam and Craft Cam.
They'll be all right. They'll be fine.
Yeah, let's play it. Let's see what happens.
So it's a slightly different format to Craft Cam this week, because we do have to keep it under a certain amount of time and size to make it work properly. So I've done it slightly differently. We'll see if this format works. If people like it, if not, we'll go back to another format.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. And we've got some scout outs as well, so people uploading their video, their photos and stuff. Yeah, it's all good. So what should we do, Max? Should we play a game?
Play a game.
Right. So Max doesn't really know about this game. I quickly sent him this link very late in the afternoon, so he doesn't get a chance to work it out too much. I played this with my scouts last year. In fact, there's a vlog that I did it, and Rosie, who was in the chat tonight, she played along and she's on it as well. Basically, it's called The Wrong Answer. Okay, it's the wrong answer game. I ask you a question, and you have to answer the question incorrectly, but under the same subject. Yeah. So I'll show you what I mean. Here we go. Right. So what I want to do is click on this, and I want to share my screen. Okay. So hopefully you can see how to play. It's called Wrongify. You can play it online. It's a really good game to play around the campfire and stuff. Okay. So for each round, one person gets to read the questions out loud to the other player. So me and Max will be playing against each other. And the player must give the wrong answer, but it has to be related. Yeah. So if I ask you a country beginning with F, you would say
Belgium. Don't know.
So
I would normally say France.
Yeah. But you've got to say the wrong answer. You have, I think it's like a 2 minute. It's a really good game.
Go on.
It's a really good game.
So you confused me with the related bit, which is where I was going with.
So here, example, name a question beginning with the letter F. Not wrong answer would be flowers, not related, flower. France would be a wrong answer. Yeah. So wrong answer.
Start with F then.
Well, it will randomly pick a letter. So here, wrong answers will be any other country beginning with F. For instance, Spain or Italy. Hence why I said Germany. But if you said flowers or four, that's not a country. It's not the right subject. Yeah. So people are saying in the chat room, Denmark, Canada, Philippines. Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Okay. You ready? Let's go. 1 minute. Remember, you got to start. Wrong answers. What is a young dog called?
Kitten.
Who is married to Angelina Jolie?
Homer Simpson.
What comes after Monday?
Saturday.
Name something that rhymes with cow.
Patty cake.
How many legs does a dog have?
60.
Give an example of a vowel.
T.
What is the capital of England?
Paris.
Which units do measure liquids in?
Tons.
In which sport would you use a puck?
Table tennis. Batman.
The Great Wall of China is in which country?
Luxembourg.
Okay. What is the main ingredient in strawberries and cream? Oh, 11. 11. Right. Let's write that score down. 11. Max. Right. So Max. 11. Right. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and Max is going to hopefully share his screen. Hopefully, using only the tab for Wrongify. How did it go, guys? What did you like that game in the chat? It's a good game. Honestly, we played it quite a lot at Scouts, and it's very funny. Max has got a frown, meaning he might not be able to do it.
So if I just hit share screen, it's going to share the whole screen.
But isn't there a share a tab section? On mine, there's a share a tab.
No.
No. All right.
Hang on a minute.
We'll give him a few seconds.
Let me try this.
It is a good game, Leo. I agree. And John, honestly, it's a really fun game. Because you're put on the spot for 1 minute and you're like, ah! And you try to get the answer and you can't get the answer. It's a really, really funny game. I agree, Robbie. It is very funny. And Rosie, who's watching tonight, Olivia is watching tonight. It was great. I remember we died laughing. Yeah, it was very funny to play, and a competitive game to play as well. Is he there? Hit share screen and when the options come up. Yeah. So at the stream. Yes, right. Woo. Go back up. Go back up, Max. Go back up just a little bit. Right, here we go.
Ready?
Let's go.
How many of the 3 little pigs were there?
7.
What colour is the sea?
Yellow.
What do you use to watch TV?
Glasses.
Complete the phrase easy as.
Chicken.
What are sand castles made of?
Chocolate.
What noise does a cat make?
Woof.
Name something that rhymes with year.
Tarantula.
Where does a farmer usually work?
At the seaside.
Name a Welsh town or city.
Edinburgh.
On which part of the body do you wear a wig?
Foot.
What is a bratwurst a type of?
Ladder.
11.
Oh. 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 Right, what happens now then? Do we have to go to our moderator? Look at the moderator. Hey, there he is. Right, so how do we fix this thing, Colin?
It's a very good one. I think, Mark, you stalled a couple of times when giving Max and
No.
like the singing contest at the pantomime, then it's a draw.
Thanks, John.
No. John says Max won it. Jeremy's saying ladder isn't a good one. Oh, okay. All right. Well, Max won. Should we actually, in the chat, who thinks we should test old Colin then? Yes. Is anyone in the chat going to say yes or no? Who wants Colin to play this game?
Yeah. Let's get Colin to play.
I need to increase the size of my screen then.
While he's here.
What's he talking about? Right. Oh, look.
You mean that they go Viking can't join in?
No. Hang on. Max won. Ladder would have been wrong because it's not part of the yeah. Colin. Right. Okay. So.
Come on and bring it.
Max, are you reading or do you want me to read?
I'll read if you like.
Okay, go for it.
I'll share my screen again. Are you ready?
The buffering, yeah, that's me. No.
Let's start. What is the opposite of left?
Up. Up.
What is Budweiser a type of?
Coffee.
What colour is a green ant?
Black.
What colour is a carrot?
Purple.
Oh, no, actually, yeah, you can have purple carrots. Name an orange drink.
Coca-Cola.
Spell the word sheep.
COW.
What colour is a Coca-Cola can?
Yellow.
Complete the phrase easy as.
Mud.
Finish the song lyrics. Twinkle, twinkle, little.
Frederick.
What is a bratwurst a type of?
Pie.
What colour is a lemon? Oh, 10.
Blue.
It's actually 9 because you can get purple carrots.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
What is a bratwurst, by the way?
Sausage. It's a German sausage.
Yeah, I thought it was a German sausage, yeah. Right.
Anyway, can I go back to moderating now?
All
Yes.
right, see you, mate. Bye.
He's gone.
Can you select the questions so they're youth appropriate? Not sure the buzzer the question would go over well.
It's a good
no.
question. Not sure. They were just randomised.
Good question.
But yes, pointing it out.
Because Frederick wasn't valid either. Oh, now
there we go. Andy's moderating the moderator.
Oh, look at his face. He's like that.
He's not happy. He's not happy.
Okay. So yeah,
Right.
if you want to play it, it's called Wrongify. It's a really good fun game. Play around the campfire.
We'll have to play with it and see if we can.
Yeah, you can.
Some of those things.
There's apps and different websites, so I'm sure there's another one that you can play. But yeah, it's called Wrongify and it's great. Where's my band button? Right, so lots of things happening tonight. What should we go for? Should we go for our badge or should we do a bit of craft cam?
We can do some craft cam if you like.
Yeah. Oh, everyone's saying.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying sausage. Yeah. Right, let's do a bit of craft cam and click on this button.
What we're going to do is form our sticks into a triangle, like so. So I'm just going to go under and then round and then the other way. So I'm just going round like this. And just repeating that a few times. Now you don't have to be neat on this. You could just do this as a loose set of knots if you wanted to. Okay, so I've now tied all 3 corners of the triangle, and now I'm tying some string off onto one of the bits of wood, the twigs, and all I'm going to do is just make a simple loop and then a simple knot just to tie that off as a loop. Okay, so now I have loops all the way around. We're now going to go back and pick up those loops on the next pass and tie some knots on them. Now if your string isn't long enough, don't worry, because you can easily go and just tie on another piece, just using simple knots now. Again, we're just forming a little bit of a net. And you see we're forming a net as we go round. And we just want to continue this all the way round like we did with the first layer. Right, so I've gone around with the second layer now, and you can see I've done it in the middle of each of the first layers. And then all I'm going to do this time is thread this through and pull it tight. Should start to pull all the sides together. If you've got a bigger set of sticks, you could go for another layer of loops. All I'm doing is just going over and under on that last layer we tied off. As we pull it tight, choose a point to tie it off, which will probably be here. Now you could, if you want to, as you make this, put some beads in the middle. That's up to you on your design. Well, there we go, as we pull that tight. And we'll come back in a minute when I've tied this off. Right, so there we go, Dreamcatcher finished. What you could now do is, at the top, choose which side's going to be your top. I'll have this one as my top. I'm just going to tie another piece of string at the top to form a loop to hang it from. And then from the bottom, you might decide to tie on some feathers that you find on a walk around the woods, and maybe tie some beads on to the strings. You could tie the beads on as you actually make it and thread them onto the strings. But there's the basis of your Dreamcatcher.
Well, there we go. We had lots of people guessing what it was.
So it's a slightly different format because there was you didn't want to really see me watching a whole video tying knots. So I've done that properly with square lashings. Because if I didn't, I'd probably get some comments. But you don't have to use square lashings if you don't know how to do them. Just tie them off with simple knots.
Elastic bands.
Use elastic bands. Yeah, that's a great idea. The trouble is, elastic bands might not hold when you pull the tension in the middle.
What about what are these called? Cable ties.
Yeah, you could use cable ties if you wanted to.
Is that cheating? Is it just because I'm in my shed? That's why.
Yeah, a little bit cheaty, but you still need something round this. No, we didn't do flag break. Good spot, Leo. We got so excited that we weren't going to have any technical issues tonight and went straight into it. So do want to walk around somewhere, pine cones, triangular football goal. Yep, small ball in there. You don't have to do a triangle. You could do a square. You could do a circle if you got flexible, like a willow, piece of willow that you could bend round. But make yourself a nice dream catcher, okay? And let's see your designs on the Facebook page.
Looks good. Talking about Facebook page, Andrew says looks really good. Excellent, well done. Facebook page, I uploaded today our very own personal first YouTube Scout group coloring in designs. So there's 2 pages. We want you to color them in and then upload them. And what's that button? Oh, Max, did you see that? You get those on like catamarans as well, don't you?
Yeah, the big nets.
Yeah. Hey, TNT pick. Hello. Cool.
Hey.
Right. So we've got 2 badges we're going to look at tonight. Shall we start with the creative challenge badge? Shall we do that one?
Yes. You got a picky.
I don't, but what I was going to do, I was going to just quickly do this.
Oh, right. Okay.
So we're looking tonight, particularly for scouts tonight. I'm missing my scouts, oddly enough, and Max is a scout leader as well. So we thought we would target scouts tonight. But again, this isn't just for scouts. If you're a beaver, if you're a cub, there's lots in this that you can incorporate into your stuff as well. In
fact, some of the stuff does actually go towards these badges as well.
Yeah, the Great Indoors badge.
The stuff we're talking about now, you could use for some of the requirements for the Great Indoors badge. So it does count for everybody. Yeah.
And actually, I was reading a comment today about why is it the Great Indoors badge when actually it's nice weather? Why can't it be the Great Outdoors badge? Just do the stuff outside. Just do the stuff outside. And the thread was a bit. Yeah. Sorry, I missed last week's show. I was in same with Auburn. Oh, well done. Fantastic. Great. Excellent. All right. So back to the badge. We're going to look at the creative awards. Lots of things that you have to do to get this. So there's, as you can see, 6 sections to go towards this badge. So over a period of time, you can take part in 4 creative activities. So this is a really good time, particularly, we're still in lockdown. We might not be at school, but the summer holidays are coming up as well. So we're still going to have a lot of time to work through 4 of these activities. So, do you want to explain number 1 next?
Yeah, so we've done a couple of these already.
Yeah.
We've already seen some great posts on some of this stuff. It's like cooking. So we've seen some fantastic cooking posts coming through on the Facebook page, which has been fantastic to see everybody getting down. And the cake as well, the cake baking that went on, that was good. So keep it up. Document. The whole thing about this, though, is getting that evidence to give to your leader. So if you take your photographs of the different things that you're doing, that helps to go towards photography as well. Woodwork, metalwork. Okay. Well, here's a bit of creative challenge using some wood. Make dream catchers. It's a different skill. And these are skills that it suggests. So it could be something new. And if you're learning knots and you tie knots onto the dream catcher, that's another skill that you're starting to learn and pick up. And then you could, if you really wanted to, learn a skill like Mark's going to learn when he sews all his badges onto his camp blanket, which is needlework. And
yes.
It's
and don't use this.
No.
Super glue. No. That is my biggest I think, in all honesty, Max, if I didn't use glue, I probably would have sewed all my badges on now, because I've been spending the time of redoing those ones, glue. And so needlework is a skill I definitely need to brushing up on. It's a real tough one. So where's he gone? He's going. He's off. He's off on something.
I'm back. So here's how good needlework is. Okay. Go full screen.
Full screen.
Go full screen. So I've been making, when I roll this up, special neckers. So, you can do lots of stuff with needlework.
You can do lots.
And it's something that you'll always use, even for just sewing a button on.
Yeah.
How many times do you lose a button on some clothing? Yeah. I just make lots of stuff, Gustavo. I just the wife thinks I'm mad with what I do. I got that pre-lockdown at a haberdashery near to. Yes, I think it is. But yeah, no. So I wanted to make some things and add some material, and I just made it. Yeah, flat caps and whippets handy.
Max, read that out. Go on.
I hear Max is very good at yarn spinning. In Mills back in the day.
It sounds much better in your voice.
Yeah. So yeah, there were a lot of cotton mills up near me.
Cool. So yeah.
So great skills to do, right? And it's a skill you'll never forget, and you'll always need. You'll always need to do something like that.
Yeah. So picking up a new skill.
Yeah.
And then, as it says there in number 2, show that you develop your skills in one of these activities. So let's just talk about, the needlework, isn't it? So either you can make your own masks or scout scarf or something, make a blanket. One of the things that I made out of an old t-shirt is so I can put my camping plate and cutlery and mug in it, So you learn a new skill and then you make something from it, isn't it? Or like your dream catcher. What else have we done, Max? We've done sock puppets. What's he?
We just knocked that up now, Colin.
So we've done lots of things over the lockdown. We made lots of different things. Mine's all upstairs. What else? So we just look back up there. Music. Learn the guitar. Learn. Actually, what Grace is learning is making music using the website. Apps and stuff. So she's been trying to make some beats for a school project. So it's and that will double up as a digital citizen, learning how to use a computer. And that's what me and Max have been saying over the past 11, 12 weeks is all these badges interlink. And you just be clever and see where they mix up, That looks familiar, Colin. Right, so we've got to learn, take part in 4 of these activities, put one of those skills together, but even you can double them up. So if you're doing music, why don't you film yourself, and then send it to your family, or there's a load of stuff. Make a song about scouting and double it up, make it about internet safety.
So we've had I've had some scouts send me their performances for the music badge, which has been absolutely fantastic to see. Excellent. always comes in handy. So there's so much you can do.
Yeah.
Out of this stuff. Yeah, absolutely.
So number 3, use your creative ability, produce something that promotes a scouting activity or event. And this is what we've been talking about if you watch all our vlogs back over the last 11 weeks, all these interlink, and we've been telling you, promote scouting. On week 1, we were talking about making a poster about internet safety and scouts. Last week, we were talking about making a poster or something to promote scouting in your front window. Cubs, I was talking to them on a Zoom last week about, make a poster with 5 points or pictures about why people should sign up to your Cub pack. You could do something like that, isn't it? You could do, let's see, have I got it? Oh no, the kids are playing with it indoors. Making your own little mini pioneering flagpole. That's a really scouty look. If you have that in your front window, there's loads of stuff you can do. I did a podcast on scouting. Yes, you did, and we played it here, Andrew. It was great podcast just to say why you enjoy in scouting, what you got out of it. So just thinking outside the box can get you another badge, and this badge is a really important one. This is the Chief Scout Creative Channel Award that will go towards your
Chief Scout Gold.
Chief Scout Gold. So it's all about interlinking. What have we got here? There we are. Point 4, construct a model using materials like a plastic kit or recycle them. And what do we always do in scouting? Particularly in my scouts, we make catapults out of the staves, make a water ballista. There's a whole load of stuff that you can just make models with, you know, and it's awesome. It's all about having fun and just whatever. Show how social media, how to use social media on the internet in a creative and safe way. So how can people do that, Max? What do you think about that one?
Well, it goes back to internet posters, internet safety posters that we did week 1, week 2. Can't remember. Make a video. So make a video about talking about it to family members. That would be good. And then send that to your leader.
And it's all about evidence, you know. And that's why I say to my scouts, you know, I can't be with you 24/7, but if you can roller skate and, you know, we're not going to go to the park and do street sports, but if you can take some videos or whatever and talk about it, bring your rollerblades in or whatever, you know, it's all evidence, isn't it? So there's lots of things we can do. And then number 6 in this badge is take part in a performance. You could try magic tricks, gymnastics. Me and you doing gymnastics. That would be funny. That would be a campfire sketch. Maybe a bit of street dancing. Oh, Max, this is all us. We could do a magic trick followed by a gymnastics with the ribbons. What's that one called with the ribbons?
I don't know. And then street sports to follow. Street
sports, and then play a musical instrument, because I can't play a musical instrument. Look at this. These are those ones that you have to try. So as we said, magic trick, gymnastics, campfire sketch, street sports, plays, or concerts.
But don't forget their ideas, their suggestions. Yeah. So it could be another performance you're doing. And the great thing about the site is scroll down to the bottom. Scroll down to the bottom.
Oh, hang on. I missed it.
Oh, go down. Down. Just all that. They are 21 activities to help you achieve this badge. So what the Scouts Association have done is rework the website to make it easier for you to see what you can do. So if you're stuck for ideas, this is a great way of finding those ideas out. Design your own football shirt.
Well, I'm not a football fan, but you know, it doesn't have to be
first YouTube United. There you go.
And look at this. Here we are, Max. This is what we're talking about, you know. So this activity counts towards the Beavers My Skills Challenge, the Cubs Our Skills, and the Scouts Creative Challenge badge, you know. So it's all about interlinking, and
they all interlink.
There's loads of things that you can do.
They all do it.
Rhythmic gymnastics. I think you're right there, Rizzy. That's the one with the ribbons. No, I'm definitely not doing that. No.
Chair athletics.
Oh, the jokes are coming in tonight, are they? They're full of God.
I don't know.
Right. So it's a really good badge just to do during lockdown. You know, there's so much you can do, and you know, like Max was saying, look, 21 activities, and there's definitely something in here. So many flags, quilts, mission, knots, words, dyeing, brown sea island disc. Oh, what's this one? Should we have a look at this one?
Brown sea island discs.
There are worse places to be trying to. Oh, you got to make a song up, Max. Everyone think of a song or album they enjoy. Oh, wow, that's a good one. But look at this. It goes towards your musician badge, your creative challenge badge. Oh, this is a good website. Now they've jazzed it up a bit, isn't it? And it shows you interlinking stuff. So it's great. So guys, you know, this is open to you as a Beaver Cub Scout. And if you're a parent watching it, just go on the Scout website and see what you can do. There's loads and loads of badges. The only football team that uses squeaky chairs. Whoa. Look, this chair This chair is not squeaking. Will only wake up for bacon. Do you think my family know me that well? I imagine saying that bacon on first Facebook. Ooh, get in trouble for that, using that one, didn't you? All right, should we do some scout outs?
Yeah, let's do some scout outs.
All right, let's see what happened during the week. Nice music. And Gustavo, my shit looks like pajamas. Oh, man.
Oh, brilliant.
What is this all about? This is not good. Right, so scout outs. Let's do some scout outs, Max. Would you like to start?
Has our moderator sent them?
So yes, we've got a whole load
Oh
of
yes,
shout outs.
got them now.
Would you like to do it?
Yeah. So 401 Toronto Scouts, or the 401st Toronto Scouts, 21st Bournemouth, 1st Stanmore, 8th Ealing, 1st Eaton Vale Sea Scouts, 4th Broadstairs, 1st Wyona, Ontario, Canada, 4th Hounslow, 24th Bournemouth, 1st Scout Group Sao Paulo, Brazil, and I'll say hello to 4th Bramall.
Where's your scouts tonight?
I don't know. I don't know. I'll be asking them on the next Zoom meeting.
Canadian audience has doubled. What, you got two people tonight? Excellent. No worries, guys. It's great to have you. Out of interest, what time is it in Canada right now? It's 10 to 8 in the evening. Max, come on, without using Google, what time is it in Toronto? Come on.
Hang on, I'm thinking.
Toronto Scouts, what is the time? Max is going to use up the bandwidth in a minute. Max is like thinking.
I don't know, because it's just you don't know the answer.
I know the answer.
Go on then.
It's not 10 to 8.
I can't remember how many hours behind.
It is 3 p.m. in the afternoon.
There you go.
It's a 5 hours difference.
Thank you.
That's good maths. Yeah, fantastic. 18 in the house. Yeah, wicked, lovely. So we've done one batch, another little brief batch again tonight. So over the period of time, we've done nearly 15 badges over the week. Scouter Janet is here. This is my troop email. Hey, Janet. Good evening. So yeah, we've covered literally maybe 15, even more badges. So this is just me and Max talking over the internet. So if you've done the work and used our ideas over lockdown, 15 badges, you know, how cool was that? Right, shall we play another video? Because Max has been requested to do some knots.
Oh, right, not cam.
Or would you like our guest tonight? What should we go for, guys? Not cam or guest? Let's have a look in the chat. It's your scout meeting, so you guys can decide. Guest or not cam? who's going to reply the first. Whoever replies the first, we'll do that. Not Cam or guest. Not Cam or guest.
Guest.
There's the answer right then. So, Max, you introduce.
Drum roll. So, we have a gentleman by the name of Alistair Humphreys tonight, who is an English adventurer, an author, motivational speaker. Over a 4-year period, he cycled 46,000 miles around the world. That's 74,000 kilometers. There's maths for you. And he was a National Geographic Adventurer of the Year in 2012. And he's responsible for the idea and the rise of something called the micro adventure. And these are a series of his books lent to me by one of my scout leaders called Andy Brown, who's a different Andy Brown than the one in the chat. Yep, there are 2 Andy Browns. And this is the series on the boy who biked the world. So excellent books from Alistair. And
the micro adventure book, actually, which I left inside, I should have got it, is an amazing book, Max. You should get it as well. It's not the best at the moment because of lockdown, but it's talking about like just wherever you live. And there's whole sections in it. There's a real good section about living in a town, particularly in London, and just going out for one night, just going, you know what, actually, I'm back from work. Let's do an overnighter. Oh. And then we'll go to work in the morning, you know. So it's great.
Yeah, and there's another Andy Brown in Beamsville in Canada.
Where's that one? They're all over the world, Andy Browns. So yeah, micro adventure is just about like not having to plan a whole week. Just kind of go, you know what? Actually, Max, are you free tomorrow night? Yeah, I'm free. Okay, we'll meet you XYZ, and then just pack a day sack. You know, take a hammock with you, and then off you go. And that's what his book encourages: is just kind of going off, micro adventuring. You know, what's down the path of the Thames? You know, is there any way we can wild camp and things like that as well? It's really good. Can't believe you guys are still doing this now. Excellent. Thank you, Sue.
Thank you.
It's been good. But yeah, I think
roll VT.
Roll VT. Roll VT.
Hello, the first YouTube scouts. My name is Alistair Humphreys. I'm an adventurer, an author, and a fan of the Scouts, from Beavers all the way up to Explorers. I love what you guys do. It's brilliant. I'm sending this message to wish you well, to hopefully try and cheer you up a bit if you need a bit of cheering up during lockdown, and to encourage you to try to find what adventures you might be able to do at the moment, and also to keep dreaming, to dream big for when the world returns to some sort of normality and we can start planning adventures and expeditions again. My adventures over the years have changed a lot. I started, my first big adventure was cycling around the world. I spent 4 years cycling around the world, through 60 countries and 5 continents, crossing the oceans by boat. Since then, I've walked across southern India, I've rowed across the Atlantic Ocean, crossed Iceland by foot and packraft, walked through the empty quarter desert, pulling a giant cart full of water, and I've even walked through Spain playing a violin very badly to earn money. But in recent years, my adventures have changed from trying to be really, really big to ever smaller adventures, what I call micro adventures. And I started doing micro adventures because I wanted to try and make adventure more accessible for more people more of the time, and to say that you don't need to go all the way around the world to have an adventure. You can find wilderness and wildness and challenge and nature and beauty close to you wherever you happen to live, even in big cities. So these micro adventures are small little escapes to go sleep on a local hill or swimming in rivers and climbing trees have become more relevant than ever during lockdown. So I've been trying to stop myself going totally crazy in lockdown by going to climb the same tree often. Every time, if you climb the same tree over and over again, you start to notice nature around you, start to notice the seasons changing, and I find that a really good way to just get in touch with nature a bit. Speaking of nature, by the way, there's an amazing app called Seek, S-E-E-K, which is an amazing app for helping you notice nature and learn the trees around you. What else have I been doing? I've been also running every street. I use an app called Strava and a website called heatflask.com to record all the streets that I've been running. Literally every single street from my front door, the little alleyways, the dead ends, the cul-de-sacs, the housing, what do they call the little sort of roundabout things around the houses, just running every single street. And what amazed me is that within 400 meters of my house, I found myself running down a street that not only had I never been down, I never even knew existed. And that's amazing that you can, well, one, it's ridiculous how unobservant I was, but also it's amazing that you can find new things that close to home. You can also walk a journey around your home. If you do a small little circle of a few hundred meters, you can do a mile, you do 2 miles, whatever distance you want. But I guarantee going in a circle around your home, you'll see things that you've never seen before. And therefore you are an explorer, not just a scout, but an explorer. So I would encourage you to look more closely at where you live and try to see the opportunities for adventure rather than just the barriers, the constraints, the problems that get in the way. I'd encourage you to get a map and start making some dreams. I don't really know what to say. I mean, I can't wait for the real world to return so we can get out into the hills again. I'm sure you all feel the same. But until then, try and stay positive. Go climb a tree. Go look for nature and take care. All the best. Bye-bye.
Awesome. And that's what I was talking about. Those micro adventures. Yeah, it's great. Alistair, thank you very much for doing that nice little video for us.
Yeah, thank you very much. And if
Max, can I be excused for literally 3 minutes?
Go for it. So if you need the app, Seek by iNaturalist. That's the app that he's just mentioned on the on there, and go and load it up. You can use it without signing in, or you can sign in, save your data and that kind of thing. But there are some challenges that you can go and do on there. And as Jeremy said in the chat somewhere, he likes the challenges. You know, you can go and have a look at those challenges, see what challenges you want to do, and then there's a load of badges that you can go and earn on there, like a backyard citizen science challenge. So it's a real good thing. And as Alistair said, go and explore your area, because that goes into local knowledge as well. So back to the local knowledge badge, you know, that's about exploring and understanding your local area. So that's a great way of knowing that as well. So go and get the go and explore, go and see what's around there, and you know, go and see, get a local map. Look on Google Maps, print out a local map, and you'll be able to go around and see what's around. But he says, you know, if you're going to go and climb a tree, just make sure your parents know you're climbing trees, just so they know where you've gone. But get out there, see nature, go on the walks, start looking around, see what's around. And especially with 30 days of wild, with all the trusts that are putting posts out as well of things that you can go and see and look for and do. So there's some great insects and creatures and wildlife coming out at this time. Oh, you're back. Excellent. So yeah, go and explore your local areas. Go and see what's on there. But yeah, no, thank you very much to Alistair for his kind words.
So yeah, go out. I don't know what you said, but yeah, whatever you said, I agree.
There you go. So Mark's doing the washing up for a week.
What? No, it's good. So let's talk about. Hang on, I got to click the right button. Really cool thing that's coming up. The Great Indoors Weekender. Okay, so there is a badge that you can get. Here we are. Let's scroll down here. So it's going to happen next month, as you can see, the 11th to the 12th of July. And then this is kind of like an official Scout HQ camping weekend. So there's been lots of other counties that have been doing their own camping weekends, like Camp at Home, which was amazing. People around the world. Can't remember how many people signed up to do that, but you can get your own badge and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's so 11th to the 12th of July.
Northumberland.
There you go. There's going to be lots of activity. Where's that no one sewn onto your blanket?
I'm working now.
You know, you're just piling them up. Come on.
Yeah.
I'll bring my blanket next week so you can see how well it's.
All right, you'll get your blanket. I get my blanket.
Excellent. So 11th to the 12th of July, and the great thing about this is they're going to the Scout Association are going to put lots of activities on and give ideas. You know, and if you're camping, if it's indoors, it's fine. If it's outdoors, it's fine. You know, if you might not have a tent, build a little den, get in your sleeping bag, and have a kip in your bag. And it goes for nights away as well.
Yes, nights away.
And back to, you know, these badges, the stuff that you're doing for that will be done on these kind of nights might be learning a skill, doing a skit, you know, around the virtual campfire, are all things that can go towards badges.
But it doesn't have to be a campfire. It could be around the dinner table, Max.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, when I say campfire, it could be the bar fire in your lounge, or the whatever you've got, or your marshmallow. Was it your cake fire you made the other week?
Yeah, the edible campfires.
Yeah, edible campfires. That's the one.
Yeah.
So it could be something like that.
There's lots of things that you can do, isn't there?
Yeah, absolutely. But you know, we'll know more as we get towards the 11th and 12th of July. But put it in your diary, because there'll be lots of stuff happening around that weekend. Lots.
And yeah, and you can get another badge out of it, and everyone loves a badge, don't they? But this is like an official one, isn't it? So it'll be a good one. I'm just trying to show you something that what I have at home. Yeah. Can you see that? I have that. That's the fire.
Excellent.
Each to their own, isn't it?
Yeah.
I use your blog name. Scout Leader Sayings. We get a lot of those. We mean, having a great time camping. Started on the 1st of April. Camp at Home, still going. Excellent.
Yep.
Fantastic. And Chloe is camping. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a scout in my local area who's been camping every night in lockdown in the garden.
Wow.
So that's something like 86 nights.
Whew.
In the garden.
Wow. In the rain and all sorts of things as well.
Yeah.
Fantastic. That is great.
And it's like, wow, you know.
Credit. A week's enough, isn't it? Matt's asking about a first YouTube virtual camp. You know what, actually, something I have been planning this. Actually, Max doesn't know I've been planning this. I've been talking to some people. It was an off-the-cuff comment about doing a first YouTube gang show. It was a comment being made or whatever. And I contacted a lovely a DC in the neighboring district, Kathy, who used to run the gang show. And she's putting a team together to make a first YouTube gang show. So we're just saying no. So we might be. Oh, she's saying no to the camping. Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
That's right. I thought she meant
I
no.
was going to come back with, oh, yes, we are.
So yeah, we might be having our own gang show, but don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. We got things going on, but it's been week 12, and we finally nearly got another stream going, full stream. Leon's up for the gang show. Yes, well done, Leon. Excellent. I wouldn't say hold your breath, because it might not go.
We'll have to work it out how that would work. But yeah.
What's Sue saying? Camp for 4 nights on over family while ago. Lovely, fantastic. It's all about getting out and about. We have 2 comics. No, we don't. We have 3 comics. We have this one. Comedy timing. Just like to put them on the spot every now and then. Eminem, but how are we going to get C in there? CMN, MC, I don't know, all that for it. Yeah. Actually, something that's happening this weekend in my county.
Go on. Yep.
In Greater London, Middlesex West. I don't know if you know this campsite called Packard. Have you heard of Packard?
Yes, I have.
It's a really nice campsite. We go there quite a lot. I know Colin goes there. Colin's been there a few times. Yeah, it's a nice campsite. It's really big. But this weekend they're putting on a virtual animal adventure. Okay, and it stars an awesome ambassador. Okay, so it's this Sunday, 21st of June, 10 in the morning till 7, and they've got a whole load of different activities going on. But the opening ceremony is by a scouting ambassador who loves animals. Any ideas, Max?
Yes.
Who could it be? Go on.
Steve?
Stevie B! Have you seen him do that? Stevie B! So Stevie B will be opening this awesome animal adventure. And as you can see, 10 o'clock, 10:20, Max is making an appearance. Not is going to be making a sock pet. I don't know what that is. We've got birds of prey, how to make a bird feeder, chickens, mole in a mug, alpacas, make your own elephant and alpaca, dog agility, unusual pets, horses, more unusual pets, rabbits, how to make a bug hotel, animal tracking, paper chain snakes, competition that had been running over a few weeks, and story time with Pete and Ted. So that's this Sunday. And all you got to do is go over to Facebook and type in Packard Scout Camp, and that's where it will be. And just going goodbye. No worries, Andrew. Thank you for tuning in this week. It's been great to have you on board, mate. It's been great. We stayed there when it was called Chalfont Heights. Chalfont Heights, yeah, it's been Packard for a few years. I can't remember when the name got turned over, but yeah, Chalfont is one of the official scout camps. It's lovely campsite. So yeah, if you want to do something unusual this Sunday, yeah. And of course, yes, it is Father's Day this Sunday. I don't know what's going to happen with Father's Day with my kids. Any ideas, Max? Have you been hinting for a particular present?
No, I haven't actually. Not camera.
Apparently, Packard changed its name in 2008. Thank you very much.
There you go. We've been asked for not cam.
He's still got a pink woggle. That's a long story about that pink woggle. They were basically the scouts. They found one pink woggle, Max, in the Providor, and the scouts all wanted the pink woggle, and one of my young leaders, and they had quite a bit of a bust up. What's the animal thing on Sunday called? It's called the Virtual Animal Adventure at Packard Scout Camp. So just Google it or Facebook it. Let me just share my screen once again, and then we'll go to not cam. Hang on 2 seconds. Let me just do this. We're getting very excited because we can share all these different things. So yeah, it's the Virtual Animal Adventure, and up there on the top right is Packard Scout Camp, Chalfont Height. So just go to that have a Facebook there. Right, enough chatting. Apparently, everyone's getting bored of me and Max, and they want a bit of this.
So, hello to Knot Cam. Tonight we're going to make a figure of 8, which is also called a stop knot. Okay, so let's do that. So we take our length of rope and we form a loop. We go under the piece of rope and then we pull the end back through the loop like that. And that's formed a stop knot. So let's undo that and do it again. So figure of 8 or a stop knot, form a loop, go under, and then back through the loop itself. And there we go.
So I tried to do it, Max. I followed your instructions. Yeah.
Figure of 8, stop knot.
Didn't quite go well.
It's a useful knot to put at the end of a rope. And it's called a stop knot because it does stop. But the great thing about it is it undoes easily, he says. Yeah, we'll put a link on the page, on the Facebook page, Mark, I think.
Yes, sir.
To that will be that'll be really good. You can do double ones of these and things, make them look really nice. But yeah, it's a nice simple one tonight. Because next week we start getting into square lashings. We'll start off with clove hitches and things.
Ooh.
So we're building it up. So you should know a reef knot now and a square knot. And if you just sit and practice them again, yeah, bowline. We're not on bowline yet, just on a square knot, figure of 8 knot. Practice them, do them blindfold, do them behind your back. And if you keep doing that and practice and practice and practice while you're watching telly or whatever, you'll soon just know them. And you'll be surprise yourself. You'll just be able to say, oh, I need that knot. And you're done. We need one of those. No, the bells and then the tumbleweed that
and the whistle. Oh, ding! Yeah, I know what you're talking.
Very good. I like that.
That was bad.
Thank you.
So yeah, another great knot cam there. And let's see some of your photos of you trying to do that knot, reef knot on my PP pin. Fantastic, excellent. What's going on? Sorry, was replied to them. Yeah, that's a balloon. So yeah, Father's Day this weekend. And actually, this is like, I love tin. You know, I've got my recycling up here, my jars and stuff. My kids gave me this personalized. Oh, look, they don't look like that anymore. They got a tin, and I use this. I love this tin. It's my badge tin. So that's what I got last year. What have I got this year?
Sewing kit to put all your badges on. What are you getting, Mark?
Well, first did you come? Not if Leo writes it. Why did the scout have a nervous breakdown at the camp? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. No. This is not good. Yeah. This has been another nice stream, Max. So we've done knot cam, craft cam. Who remembers what we did in craft cam? Does anyone remember what we did? Yes, we did. Dreamcatcher. Yeah, excellent.
Yep.
And we've talked about the Great Indoors Weekend camp, and we've also talked about what badge did me and Max talk about tonight. That can go to your Chief Scout God Award. We did the Creative Challenge Award. Okay, so that's what we did tonight. We played a really, really funny game called Wrongify. Okay, if you did that, I highly recommend you play Wrongify. with your family this weekend, on Father's Day or whatever, even whatever, just sitting around the Sunday roast table playing Orangafai. It's a really funny game, and as you can see, all three of us played it, man, and we had a really good time. Andy Brown probably looked like my daughter, knitted hair, dirty knees. What's he on tonight?
I don't know. I don't know.
No, it's been good. So guys, 8:15. Sometimes what we do in my scout group when we have a bit of time to do, we kind of run a little scout forum, very quick scout forum, just to get some ideas and stuff. And maybe we could do that tonight, Max. We've got 10, 15 minutes to.
Yeah. So I've got one.
Go on.
So as they kind of getting back to a little bit of normality in the shops are there. I'm thinking of making something with some modelling clay next week.
Yeah.
And using a bit of modelling clay over the next couple of weeks to do some stuff. So might be worth seeing if people can add that to their shopping list. Something like the Daz kind of modelling clay, air dries.
Daz?
Yeah.
That's a washing up powder thing, isn't it? Dishwasher thing.
No, there's a modelling clay as well.
I remember. Yeah. Oh dear. Yes.
No, let's not.
No, that's Rosie. Leon says,
Okay.
Lego Camp. Oh yes, Lego Camp. We could do Lego Camp. I don't know. Can you see? Up there, just up here, is when I created a little Lego campsite, and we did at My Scouts. We did some stop motion animation, and it was really funny to see what we all done. Yeah, it was good. The sports enthusiast badge.
Yep.
Got to be enthusiastic for sport. I hate football. Yeah. Right, so come on, let's get some more ideas in the chat.
If there's a particular knot you want to, well, you can use Fimo, yeah. But Fimo, you kind of have to bake in the oven.
Bake in oven.
Bake in oven. Personal preference. So
that is true. So Rose, oh god, I remember these Lego. We did stop motion Lego mesh. I got a whole massive tub of Lego off eBay, huge amount of Lego for next to nothing, and then we did stop motion using my phone, and we did it over 2 weeks. The Scouts wrote a story using stop motion, and then we filmed it the following week, and it was great. Young leaders ran it, but when we watched the videos back, I was like, what? These superhero came and they done CPR, and it was very, very bizarre, very, very strange. Flying water shapes and bake in an oven. Yeah, we should do that. Really, really simple.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, Fimo. Okay. So we'll I'll make a note. I'm going to use Daz, but I will use Fimo.
Fishing knot.
Oh, that's a good one.
What about this one? Old comedian's back.
There you go. Granny knot.
Granny knot.
The granny knot is basically the knot that you'll use all the time when you're tying something together. And you won't know might not know what it's called, but it's called a granny knot.
Mine will take. Oh dear, Leah.
Okay.
Anyway, moving on. Oh, the blood knot. Max is writing all these down. He's getting ideas. And look what I've been collecting. 1, 2. I think it's time I need to rewatch back your some of your. We got toilet rolls.
If you've only just got that.
Yeah. Isn't film more expensive? Yeah, it is.
It is.
Yeah. When you said Mark a challenge. Undo the knot. Well, undo this. Do you know? I'm very good at undoing knots because in the operating theatre, as Bridget actually might know, monitoring cables get in knots, and I do spend a lot of time undoing cables and knots, and monitoring gets in knots and stuff. So, yeah. So the blood knot is a fishing knot. Okay, you learn something new every day. Are you a dad? Far too many jokes. I'm listening to what could be the best song in the world. There's somewhere. I don't know that one. Do you know that one, Max?
Well, I know Tom Hiddleston. Not personally know Tom Hiddleston. I would have had him on the show. We could make our own little stop motion video to show, couldn't we, Mark?
We're good. Don't give me something monitoring wise. Yeah. Yes. My phone is going crazy tonight.
We've got some ideas, but if you have any ideas of things you want to see, then
people want to see me. I don't know if you can see this. People have been. Where are we? Let me see. It's not very clear tonight, but that's me at work. I just had some messages asking me to show pictures at work. There we are. There you go. Here's my profile picture when you. Yeah. Hang on.
He keeps eating peanuts. You have to stop eating peanuts. Stop eating peanuts.
I look like a scientist. Is that actually for Scouts? What are we talking about? Scouting stop motion. Okay. The one I use is from Aardman. You know, the people that made Wallace and Gromit and Morph. They got a really good app. That's the one we use with our Scouts. It's free, so yeah, it's cool. Hang on.
Oh dear, you're having a great time tonight.
I need to drink something. I don't know. I got popcorn in here. I've got the popcorn.
That won't do.
That's not going to help, is it?
You need a bottle of water.
I've got alcohol up there, but it's alcohol gel.
Nope.
No.
No. You need to go get some water.
We can do it. We've got 5 minutes. Cough cam. Isolate. Yes. Oh dear. Yes. Swap needed. No. I am fine. Drink some tea, Fred. It's empty. It's just got the last drag, and you should never have the last bit of your tea. It's not good. What is the app? The one I call can't remember now because I deleted it off my phone. Oh man, there's a lot of different apps. Just seeing if I've still got it. I don't think I have. But if I find it, I will put a link up on the first Facebook. No, I don't have it, but there's lots of stop motion, lots of stop motion. Animated, that's it. Yes, animate it. Thank you, Rosie. Animate it. Really, really good, simple thing. Big man in the quarantine. Yes. I'll put a link. No problem. Thank you, Nevis. It's really, really simple. There's really good fun. And the Scouts, honestly, had great fun. And I did one recently for TikTok. I used my Lego men, and me and my kids, they I put some links up a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. I remember Jeremy did it. Big man with a dry cough. It's because I've been talking so much. I'm not used to talking so much on this stream because it never works for so long. Is that my excuse?
No, but there's Oh,
Monkey Jamerson. Oh, someone's making an appearance. He's getting a bit carried away. Monkey Jamerson, simple piece of software, PC lab. X. Watch my TikTok. Big Man in the Woods. That's my TikTok. Can go towards digital maker, entertainer, and digital citizen. Yeah, so I think we did creator badge with it with stop motion as well.
Yep.
Yeah, there's lots and lots and lots and lots of things you can do it. And yeah, Monkey Jam is a simple piece of software for PC, laptop, stop animation. Okay, cool. Can you use that on your phone? Is there an app or is it just a bit of software? Because Marvel is better than DC. If Big Man.
That wins the comment of the night.
I want, yeah.
That's brilliant.
Well done, well done. But what's her name? What's the scout leader's name?
Janet.
That's what I was going to say. Stick buttons up, you can get the character. Okay, cool. Janet is 401's Toronto Scouts. I'm sure it's Janet. She's going to hold us on now. We're never going to know. That's Janet, her name. I've got an auntie, Janet. Yeah.
Excellent.
Cool.
No, it's good. It's good.
Right. So lots of people are sending me their pictures of them in PP. Go away. No, it's been good. Guys, yeah. So oh, hang on, one more question from Adrian. What I want to know is what makes you think you are so big? Oh, watershed. I'm 6'3". Is there an after party? We never know until we decide. So if we're on at 9:15, we're on. We don't know, Leo. Sorry, mate. We'll whatever. Yeah. So we haven't done a flag break.
No, we haven't.
But once again, if you want to be like Leon, last week he sent a video of him doing flag break, and we'd love you guys to film yourself doing flag break, even if it's a little model that you make up. I've got one up there somewhere. And doing a flag break.
Go animation flag break.
Oh no, that is good. Off to Tesco's. Well done. Thanks, Bridget, for sharing that thing that she needs to go.
Get some rolling clay for next week.
No, it's been good. It's been a great week. Don't forget Father's Day this Sunday. Yeah, spend some time with your loved one, granddad, your uncle, whatever. Yeah, just spend some time. Right.
Father's Day. And just family day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
get together with your family. Well, we got get round to hug people. It's wave at them and wish them all the best.
Air cuddles. No great stream. Also get a slice of homemade cake for supper. Nice. I still have not found any dandelion and buttock. Still not. Even today, I went to try and find some and I couldn't find it. Colin says, take care, keep safe. See you next week. If not later on. Excellent. Thank you, Gustavo.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, we haven't gone yet. This is like the Scouts when they want to go. We haven't finished yet. You can't go to a flag break.
Take your coat off. We're not yet finished.
Yeah, come back here. Where are you going? Max, do your Scouts do that?
No, they don't.
Well, no, my Scouts don't now, but some of them are just troop alert, and then where have you gone? I'm going to make millionaire shortbread propaganda. Oh, awesome. He would love that. I know he would love that.
See some photos. And that's skills. Learning cooking skills. Chef badge.
Another cooking skills. Cool. Right, guys. So it's 8:30. This is who's sweeping up. This is a classic. Yeah. Or the other one is, guys, you left your cups on the kitchen. You've had juice, but who's washing it up? They never. Drives me insane. But yeah, it is that one. Yeah. Sue, thank you for joining us. It's been great to have you this week. Max, it's all up to you.
Right. Yes. Unfortunately, we didn't do a flag break, but we'll do a flag down. So, first YouTube Scout group, there is Troop Alert, Troop Dismissed.